Hello English learners, this is Brandon at Learn English with Brandon. Thank you for coming to my channel. Here I have 3 phrasal verbs for you. The first one, to mix up. The second, to not care for. And the third, to pass out. Now the first one, to mix up. Somebody gives me a lot of information. Let's say names, for example. I might say, hey, Daniel, David, sorry, I got your name mixed up. I have to know so many names every day for my classes that it just happens. I get mixed up. And David's a little similar to Daniel, so this mix-up was an easy mix-up. To get something mixed up. You might think just like a mixture of things. If I have a lot of papers on my desk and then I just mix them, now they're unorganized. Now it's going to be difficult to find the information that I want because it's not organized. It's all mixed up. The second phrasal verb, to not care for. To not care for something is to not like something. And it's a formal way of saying that. And that's what I want you to understand, is that when we say in English, I do not care for this, it's more formal and more polite than to simply say, I do not like this. Somebody might say, do you like coffee? You might say, no, I don't particularly care for coffee. I don't care for coffee. I would much prefer tea. So to not care for something means that I don't particularly like it. Or you might say that my boss had a particularly bad attitude today at work, and I don't care for his attitude today. So to not care for something means that you just dislike it, and it's a very formal way of saying it. Now, the third phrasal verb, to pass out. To pass out is to give something to a group of people. The same thing. It's very similar to hand out something, as we've covered in a previous video. To pass out. Imagine me holding a stack of papers. Each paper is a memorandum that everybody in the company needs to see. So I am going to walk around the office and pass out these pieces of paper to everybody in the office. To pass out, to give the same thing to a large group of people. I hope you found these phrasal verbs helpful. Thank you for watching the video.